how much longer will Becky Lynch be around? She's on the Showtime series Billions, which I know nothing about. Is that popular? I don't know, honestly. In an interview that's up right now with TMZ, Becky says that she got advice from John Cena and The Rock. By the way, happy birthday to The Rock, as she gets more into acting, which is interesting. And she also says not only did The Rock request to work in the ring with her that one time on TV, he also put Becky in contact with his agent, who is now representing the man, Becky Lynch. That's interesting. I can't imagine that someone who manages The Rock would deal with a lot of part-time, unserious, or likely unmarketable talent, especially right now. Hollywood in disarray because of the pandemic, movie theaters, budgets. There are a lot of questions about the future of going to the movies and entertainment going forward. And maybe perhaps with movie studios, producers looking to recoup these losses, maybe you're going to see Hollywood take fewer risks overall. And maybe someone like Becky Lynch, who they see as having a built-in fan base, might be at this time more attractive to Hollywood right now. Maybe. Something to think about. I remember when Stacy Keibler did Dancing with the Stars, and people she worked with couldn't believe what she had to pay for and the working conditions she had in WWE. And when I think of trailblazing women in combat sports, you yourself, you probably think of Becky, Ronda Rousey, Holly Holm maybe. You could even go back to Trish Stratus. All good choices. But there's always one name that I think has been kind of forgotten and left out. Do you know who that is? Gina Carano. Remember Gina Carano? She was kind of pre-Ronda before Ronda. In 2009 in Strikeforce, she and Chris Cyborg were the first time two women headlined a major pay-per-view event. And that kind of kicked a lot of things off that we see today. She's retired now. She's been gone a while. She's an actress. And she's not Scarlett Johansson, but she's done some stuff. She's in The Mandalorian. I'm sure she's doing okay. She was a very serious fighter at the time who was very marketable, shall we say. I don't know, and I want to make this clear, I don't know what the future holds for Becky, or if she's very happy, what's going on at all. But I don't think you work with The Rock's agent by accident just to get the occasional Showtime series or a walk-on or a breakfast cereal commercial. And even if she wants to stay with WWE, and she very well might, the company does have a history of limiting what a performer is allowed to do, turning down a lot of projects when it comes to outside things in WWE in Hollywood. Vince and the company are very possessive, and could this possibly be a source of friction in the future? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know, and I'm not suggesting that it is, but given the history of WWE and talent that wanted to branch out, it's something to keep an eye on. Becky is a star, and she's a big star, but as far as having a lot of other talent to work with and a lot of things to really kind of dig her teeth into, she has not had a lot. When it comes to booking and getting opponents ready for Becky Lynch, WWE has done a terrible job of that. Certainly they have protected her as far as not losing very often and not looking weak in the ring, whether it's at an angle, getting bit on her neck. She's been protected in that regard. But she's beaten everybody. There's no real new threats on the horizon. And what else is there for her to do in WWE? Again, perhaps she's happy. She's got her future husband, Seth Rollins, working with her. Maybe she just is very happy doing what she does. Kind of like Renee Young loves wrestling, and that's why she does the work on television with WWE. That very well may be the case, but some interesting comments, I think, today with Becky Lynch, and we'll see where all of it goes. It may be nothing, but it may be something to keep an eye on. What do you think?